Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. What it do, man? It's James Vergato of God Level Genius. As you can see, man, I was quoting one of the lines out of Euphoria by none other than Kendrick Lamar, who decided on the Tuesday to go up on that boy BBL Drizzy. Listen, man. Wow, it's a lot to unpack. Listen, I ain't got but like 10 minutes. I can't say everything I want to say about this song. First things first, man. The first thing that came to mind when I saw the record was called Euphoria. I heard the first few seconds, man. All I can say is, man, this cat Kendrick Lamar is cerebral. And I'm not saying it like that's my first time knowing. I've been listening to him since Section 80. I've grown with him and learned a lot. And he's one of my favorite artists of this generation. And he never ceased to amaze me, man, with his creativity. This was a diabolical diss record. Very cerebral, man. It was very surgical, like to pivot off of what Pusha T was doing when he was going to Drake. You're my latest, you're my greatest inspiration by Teddy Pendergrass to start off part one of the diss record. 3 beat changes, a 6-minute song. I don't know how intentional it was to make it 6 minutes. Drake is the 6th god. That's the alias. He always repping the 6 for Toronto. It was a 6-minute diss song. 3 minute, 3 different beats, 3 different verses. That could be a playoff. The 3 switches with the whole thing with first person shooter. I don't know how intentional that could have been, but if it wasn't, it's just real ironic. That's how he went about it. I don't think this is enough to bury Drake. I will say that off the rip. I don't think this is enough to end his career, but definitely warrants a response. Kendrick is a real MC, man. And that's the difference between a pop artist and an MC. He just displayed, man, multiple pockets, voice inflections, and his tone, and keeping his breath control on point throughout all the different flows he was going into, man. But man, bro, like the man said he knows some stuff that can make Ghana look like a saint. He had other lines, man, that was just gut wrenching, man. The sexy red line was insane. Like he didn't even call Drake out his name, like call him like the B word or nothing like that. He just executed with metaphors to show how much of a disgusting person Drake is to him. I'm not saying he competing with Sexy Red on being the baddest beat type stuff. I got my other phone, man. I gotta pull up some lyrics, man, to really break down some of this material, man, that I saw, because this was just a lot to break down. Like I said, it's 6 minutes, man. Even the whole thing about 20 versus 1 and him saying that he's gonna battle AI and the ghostwriters. That was creative just off the fact that when Drake first did drop and Give Me 50, some people thought it might have been AI. And then he dropped another version, and some people feel like he got some help, you clean it up. And Kendrick was like, I will clean up the ghost AI, like the ghost meaning the ghostwriters. He's saying he'll go against all of y'all. Like that was like a real shot at whatever you trying to use to compete. You just competing against the MC, which is me, Kendrick Lamar. And I just think it was incredible how the angle he took at his son, and he was saying that he ain't got time to be going around trying to get gossip because he's trying to raise his son to have discipline, to have integrity, to follow what God has to say. It was just one of those, I'm gonna whoop your ass with class. He had a couple of elementary lines, you could probably say, but a lot of stuff was grown man talk, man. If y'all familiar with T-Rex, you know what T-Rex says. Grown man bars is something you gotta deal with. And that's what Kendrick was doing essentially, man, in this diss song. This was just grown man talk. I think that Drake gotta respond to this, man, and he has to come with something of this magnitude. It has to be a more lengthy diss record. Dang, man, this is crazy. When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Oh, that was disgusting. Think about that, man. Instead of calling him the B word, he's saying you see bad bitches ass competition and you trying to pop ass with them. That's like one of the most craziest lines I've ever heard somebody say in regards to dissing Drake. It was very creative, and talked about how he hate when he say the word nigga. That's messed up. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of damn. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know. That was crazy for him to say that because his daddy is black, but I don't know, bro. It was just a lot of emotion on that part. Basically, Kendrick just challenged Drake's manhood, his authenticity as a black man, and how he's using features to make himself more black. It's a little more personal, and he even said towards the end, if you want to take it further, you can take it further than that. I hope this doesn't incite something that leads to a physical altercation, but this definitely is drawing a line in the sand, and this is probably what J. Cole was weary of. He probably knew how much Kendrick was cooking, and he knew what was on the menu, and he didn't want no parts of the beef. That's all I did with that menu, cooking beef. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I like this back and forth between Kendrick and Drake. Now, don't get it wrong. I still think Drop and Give Me 50 still sound crazy. It sound good. And it's gonna hit harder in the club. But I mean, the MC in me, this is better as far as bar for bar. But this is far from finished though. I definitely believe if there's another diss record, it's about to be some things said, man. Because the moral of the story with this diss record is Drake manhood was challenged, and man don't play about that. And then Drop and Give Me 50, he was more so basically saying he kind of make more money than somewhat. He owned a lot of these people's material, or whatever. That's why he was like, Drop and Give Me 50. We're gonna see what happens, man. If you made this far to the video, man, I just want to know what you thought about this record, man. Euphoria, how you feel about it? Is it better than Drake's Drop and Give Me 50? Do you think Drake gonna respond? And how do you feel about this whole situation and where we at right now? I think Kendrick up right now. You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe Kendrick winning this. Because the last thing Drake did with that little freestyle, Pop Estate, you know what I'm saying, had it taken down. So that took away momentum as well. But let's see what happened in the next round. I am James Vergato, man. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Oh, man. As always, be God Level, man. The genius is in you. I am James Vergato, God Level Genius.